Hey, welcome to the YouTube channel Passion to Profits, where I want to share with you my journey, how I got my first premium clients and how I built my six-figure business. Today's lesson is a very important point. In previous videos, we talk about how to create your premium offer, how to attract your premium clients, and next step is what you do with those clients which you attracted. This could be one of the biggest obstacles for you if you are not people person, or if you don't like selling, because when people come to you, they want your help, and the only way how you could help them is to sell them their program. Because if they don't buy your program, if they only continue to watch and read the information on YouTube or Google, anything won't change in their life. The only way how their life will be better with your products, with your services, with your coaching, feedback, support, is if they start working with you. And the only way how they will decide to work with you is how you communicate with them, and how good are you in selling. And in my perspective, in my experience, my biggest obstacle when we talk about selling was in my head. And I think the biggest shift or epiphany in my life is when I start seeing selling activity as something where I push someone, where I'm sleazy or something else. But when I start to see a different point, what is selling, and now I definitely know that selling is serving other people. When I communicate with them, when I influence their decision, I'm really helping them to decide something, to decide to do something which is good for them, and which is good in their life. And when you start seeing selling as something that is bad, but something is where you really help other people, that's the point when all breaks. That was the case in my life, that are removed, and I start really being myself, really being at service to other people. And that is that point of intention and mindset. And I think that this is the biggest thing in your life. And when we go talking about intention and mindset, you really need to see what other people are getting, what values they are getting from your program. Because now I know when people invest in my program, maybe 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 euros or US dollars, I know that they will get 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more value than that they are paying for my services. Because I know if I help if I help one person to improve their organization skill, or if I help them to get one premium clients, or if I get them to build system for better system for creating a team, and for their team to be more efficient, and the company, I know that one skill I could give them ROI, which is much higher than price they pay. So basically, this is the first part. If you really believe deep inside you that you are giving others 10 times more value than you are receiving from others, then sales will never ever be obstacle in your life. This is the part about mindset, intention. The second part is about skills. And second, the biggest problem in sales is because people don't have two most important skills in any communication. And those two most important skills are knowing how to ask good questions, questions which will establish rapport with other person, which will identify their biggest problems, which will identify their desires, which will find out what are the biggest obstacles in their life, in their business. And the second, the biggest skills that you need to build in your character, in your abilities are listening skills. And if you go outside every way, maybe I went this morning at the car dealership, and when I got there, what bad salespeople do? They are just talking, and this is not sales. And your intention is not to sell them your stuff. Your intention to find out if they have problems in their life. Could you help them to solve those problems? Are they qualified? Are they prepared? Are they willing to solve those problems? And the only way how you will find out is through asking good questions and really listening. And there is one basic rule that in any sales conversation you need to talk about 20% of the time, and listen and asking questions 18% of the time. And if you improve those two skills, you will see that your sales will skyrocket, and your bank account will be much better place to watch on the daily and weekly basis. And for the last part, when you have that good mindset, that good intention inside of you, that you are here to help other people, not to sell your products and service. And when you improve those two skills, then the next step which you need is a system. What is a system? Systems are just series of steps that leads you to predictable results. And in sales, I watch many sales trainings and have read many sales books about sales and communications, and more or less they talk about same things. And some of the basic steps that you need to follow through if you want to help people to decide to work with you is first step is you need to build a report. Second skill is to ask questions to identify real problems, and in this step you really need to see yourself as a doctor. For example, if I go to the doctor and I say to them, the doctor, please, I have a headache, please help me. And if he just give me a receipt or instruction, here is vaccine, and this will solve your problem, I won't ever come again to that office or to that doctor. But if what a really good doctor do, he just know that this is symptoms, and he's digging deeper with probing questions to find the root cause. And you also, in that second step about finding that root cause, you need to really ask good questions. For example, what is your biggest bottleneck? What is specific problems? How long do you have that problem? What did you try to solve that problem? What will happen if you don't solve that problem in next 6 or 12 months? And you really want to find the truth. And the second step is you also want to find the solution, the ideal result or outcome of that person want to have if they solve those problems. And you also ask some questions. For example, I love to ask questions. This question. If we pretend that we have this conversation 12 months from now, what need to happen in those periods that you will be happy with achieve the results. And when I ask that question, I just carefully listen, they answer, and I'm also asking digging deeper with questions. When I got answer from them, what your life will be different than now? How would you feel if you achieve those results? And when you have those steps, you identify truth about the current situation. You identify what they are desired situation. Next step is to find out what are the biggest obstacles or bottlenecks for them to to achieve those steps. And in that step, you are really building value for your solution. When you identify what are those obstacles, and when you ask, when you show them that they tried to solve those problems alone and they didn't succeed, and you you present your solution, then they will discover that maybe the price they are paying to you is much less if you help them to solve those problems earlier and faster than they could achieve by themselves or by the help of others. And that step is just to present your solution. Then you need to qualify with them if they are willing to do the necessary work, because in any business, but especially coaching or consulting business, results comes from both parts. I always tell on my sales calls to other person, if I see that they have problem that I can help them, I always ask them that if they are prepared to go out of their comfort zone, if they are open to feedback, are they prepared to work each week 3 to 5 hours on putting those systems and solutions in place, so they can have quick wins, which will give them momentum to achieve those results. And if they answer yes, then I just present my offer and present my price as the last steps. And most of those times, when you follow all those steps at the end, maybe from 10 person, 1 person will, when they hear your price, they will say yes. But 9 out of 10 times, probably more or less, people will have some issues or some objections. And the last step is just to help them to clarify and to see those objections as a reason why they just need to start doing that things. And that last steps, the basic rules, when you see some objections like I don't have money, it's too expensive, I don't have time, you just don't want to argue with them. You just want to confirm that you hear them. Okay, I understand you completely. This is a really higher price than previous price you paid for any course or program. And you just want to confirm that step. And the second step is just to want to ask them another question. Could you please specify, is the money only issue for you to start working with me right now, or any other questions? And basically, those 5 or 6 steps are the system which I follow in my business, and those steps help me to have more than 130 people in my premium offers and in my coaching business. And I hope that this video will help you also to start seeing sales in a different way, and to finally get some new clients which you will have to change their life with your product and service. Until next video, have a nice day, and bye-bye.